let's switch to the demo now. So today we will start from data, and that's located here at the right hand side. If we will start later on with visuals, then we start here from the left side. But today we'll look at the data approach, and we will start with the elements. So over here you see all the different types of data sources that we have. And if we expand elements, for example, we get a full list of all our elements here in our DataMiner cluster. I'll just search for one. London is a Nimbra node, and we will just try to see what we can visualize from this Nimbra node. So I'll just pick it and drag it into my dashboard. Okay, and then I have a component already, a component that is linked to my dataset London. I can resize it, make it bigger or smaller, position it where I want, and then I can look and see what visualizations are available in my version here on element data. So you can click either the button here in the center, or you can click the same button here in the menu itself. Both do the same. They just give an overview of what visualizations match with this data source, with this element. So you'll see that's quite a lot. Let's have a look at some basic visualizations, like for example here. This state visualization is just a way to show the name of the element with its current alarm state. Another one here is the ring. So it's another way to visualize the same data, so also the name and the state. But we also have like a visual overview, for example. A view that is linked to this element. You can also include a snapshot in a dashboard of that, or a timeline. That's an alarm timeline, for example, of the last day. And there are some more advanced visualizations. If you have a spectrum element, for example, you can include a spectrum trace. There are some visualizations that are linked to feeds. A concept that we will illustrate later on to make your dashboard dynamic. But I think I mentioned the most important ones. So let's continue with the visual, for example. Then we have a nice component on our dashboard. And when you have picked one data source and used it in your dashboard, you'll see at the top section here, you can easily recall that data and use it in a second component. So if I drag it in here again, for example, I position it, adapt the size, I can take the same data and choose another visualization, like for example, the timeline. And then, yeah, I've created my first dashboard with a snapshot of my visual and a timeline of my element.